Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Taking our rights back again with the public eye. So guys, this is on my doorstep. Can you see that? Can you see that guys? Let me go back and show you this sign anyway. Let's look sharp. I should have paused that, shouldn't I? Instead of running about. So that's where we are. This is the proper headquarters. Now if you go to Middlesbrough Police Station, it says Middlesbrough Police Cleveland Police Headquarters. This is the headquarters, guys. This is where you're going to see Chief Constable bacon shops. I thought we were going to get in. We're not getting in the car park. Oh, well, it's got a memorial garden, look. They haven't got the thin blue line on that flag, though, have they?
And again, I'm a big fan of these guys. I'm a big fan of these defibrillators out in the public. More than merrier.
Oh, look at this.
I'm out here again. Go straight in.
How long's this been here, guys? No idea.
Who are you?
I'm just an independent freelance journalist. Just come to do some reporting, yeah. So can I ask a few questions, please, guys? Just one question. I'm gonna shout. It'll only take you 2 seconds, miss. 2 seconds, miss. I know, I'm not coming in here yet. Don't put your hand out like that in a violent manner. I'm stopping. All right, listen. Do you know that thing that?
It needs to close.
Do you know that thing that you
Do you want
wear?
to stand back because it needs to close?
Do you know that thing that you wear? The
Do you want to
Union
stand
Jack.
back because it needs to close? Do you want to stand back because the door needs to close? It's not for the public.
Well, I'm not through your door, am
The
I?
door needs to close. It's a security breach.
Well, close it then.
It's a security breach, otherwise the door needs to close.
Okay, I'll
Thank you.
step back for you, miss. Miss, but why you stood there? Why you stood there? You could have. Miss, you've got a bad attitude. Say, I haven't moved and it's closing, isn't it? You mad, you aren't you, miss? Fancy having an attitude like that, eh? Do you know what I mean? Yeah. But guys, this is the main headquarters. It doesn't look as though they want to answer any questions. What we're trying to do, guys, as you know, is we're trying to bridge that gap between the police and the public. And when people like me, independent journalists, turn up at places like this, the police have an excellent opportunity there and then to help build that bridge, guys. I can't do it on my own. Would you like me to wave? I'm not scared of cameras, me, are you? Are you scared of cameras?
No.
That's good then, isn't it? Are we having a standoff?
No.
Standoff at dawn?
I've got a couple anyway.
Aren't you? So why are you videoing then?
You're videoing me. I'm videoing
I wasn't videoing you, I was over that way, but
You're videoing me.
I am now because you got my attention.
Oh, okay.
So why were you videoing me then? I've told you I am videoing you. I'm videoing you because you got my attention. I mean, you can if you want. I mean, I can even do a dance and all that if you want.
Feel free.
No, I don't want to. I'm shy, really. I'm shy. So you're not a police officer? Oh, well, do you think police officers do a good job? Huh?
Hey?
I'm saying, do you think police officers do? Do you think police officers have got a hard job?
I don't want to talk to you.
You don't think they've got a hard job?
I don't want to talk to you.
I think they've got a hard job.
You're harassing me. I'm just a member of the public and you're harassing
I'm
me.
harassing you. Am I harassing you? I just asked you the question. You engage me in conversation.
I don't want you to talk to me anymore.
But you engage me in conversation.
I don't want you to
You
talk
can't engage someone in conversation and go, you were harassing me. You engaged me, sir. Didn't you? Huh? And don't forget, we've got an independent witness. Haven't we? So, excuse me, sir. Can I ask you one question and then I'll get out here? Can I? Oh, thank you.
That's me, yeah.
Right, just will you identify yourself, Sergeant, please?
Yeah, my name's Sergeant Smith and I work in the control.
Right, Sergeant, I've just come to ask one question, right, and I'll get out you there.
Yeah.
And the question I'd like to ask, right, is we know it's not just Cleveland Police. Let me tell you this first. What I'm here for is I'd like to help build the bridge between the police and the public because there is a gap there that, excuse me, Sergeant, that does need building. And that's my opinion anyway. So anyway, what I've noticed is the place where I don't want to say defaced Union Jack, but they wear the Union Jack with a thin blue line. Now,
yeah,
it's
I've
my
seen the
understanding.
Belgrade badges, yeah, I've
It's
seen
my
some of
understanding that that's for fallen officers, right? And listen, I don't want to see a police officer or member of the public get murdered or anything like that. But my question is, why can't the police wear a symbol to represent the people that's died in police custody?
Right.
Don't you
okay.
think that'd be?
That wouldn't be one for me. I can understand what you're saying, and if you're thinking that this badge is representing something that stands for something, why can't we do something else? Well, I tell you what you could do about that. Why don't you email our PCC's office?
I've done it. And
Yeah,
you know,
you had a
yeah.
reply, you
See,
had a
because I'm
reply.
an independent journalist, Sarge, right? And
Right.
what I've found that happens is if I say I've been talking to PC, what did you say? Sergeant Smith.
Yeah.
I've been talking to Sergeant Smith today up at the headquarters.
Yeah.
And he's done an excellent job. They'll email you back. But if I said, right, I've been talking to that Sergeant Smith and he was quite rude and arrogant,
Yeah.
they don't want to know. They don't want to engage.
What's have you sort of started an online campaign or?
Well, not a
spoken to MP or anything
campaign.
like
I'm
that?
just an independent journalist, freelance
I
journalist.
honestly don't know. I honestly don't know where you'd go with that. I mean, if I'm being truthful, we'd be apolitical. We wouldn't normally display anything political or affiliated with a political party, anything like that, because we're independent. We're meant to
No,
be
but it wouldn't be.
objective.
It wouldn't be.
But yeah, all I can suggest is you email either the PCC nationally. Speak to the IPOCC, something like that. I don't know whether locally you get any response for that, but it might be something you want to take to a national.
Maybe.
Maybe
I haven't went nationally. I have
maybe,
gone locally.
Or speak to a campaign that you want some sort of national recognition for that. I just don't know. I don't know a good answer for you because it's something
to be fair, I don't. Well, not a good answer, just a answer. Now, I don't know if you're aware of this, Sergeant, right? But it goes back to the 1800s. I'm not quite sure of the year, but back in the 1800s, a uniform that was given to a police officer should be kept in that condition. I.e., what that means is you shouldn't be adding badges to it.
You could be right there.
No, I am right.
I don't know. It's not something I'm aware of.
Yeah, that's 100%.
Normally, what happens with badges and uniform, we have a uniform users group, and it has to be agreed. So if someone's wearing something like independent, that it shouldn't be. So any badge on a police uniform would have to be sort of approved in some way, shape or form. So,
From who? The Chief Constable?
It's a uniform users group, so I don't know whether it goes up as far as the Chief Constable, but there'll be some sort of national agreement of what we can and can't do. You probably noticed if you go around the regions, each police uniform is slightly different.
Right.
And that, again, that's a procurement thing, but generally there should be very similar in the insignia and badges we have.
Insignia,
right,
go on.
Again,
Go on.
So the only reason I came down, guys, is obviously, as you probably know yourselves, if you've had police with body cameras and cameras filming it, it can be a little bit intimidating, but you're asking qualifying questions. So.
Well, to be fair, Sarge, we haven't come here to aggravate or
I can see that in your
to upset anyone, you know.
I've written down some facts and
have a
some
read.
information.
Have a read.
Have a read of those, yeah.
And tell us what you think, Sarge.
You just have a read of those, yeah, and that'll kind of justify why I'm here.
Okay. Is there any reason why you're particularly asking here, or is it just because you're
It's
local?
in general. I'm asking all police officers. I've even had interaction with inspectors and superintendents on different visits. Now, those.
I've seen this on obviously on the news myself.
Yes. So what's quite alarming is, as a member of the public, I need to magnify and I need to highlight it further in relation to these sexual crimes. As you can see, and obviously you're reading, these are the points I've written out.
So have you emailed sort of the independent police commission?
I'm in the process. I am in the process.
Sorry.
So I am in the process to obviously get my own copy of the information.
Because to be fair, as a sergeant or lower ranking officer, you won't get the answer.
I understand that. Yes, I appreciate that. But what the point I'm trying to make is, we need as a public, because of this information and other things that's come to light, obviously about the police force. Now, we're not here to talk some walls here, because we do understand that
it's all eyes on us, guys. It's all like we're aliens because we've got cameras. But to be fair, that sergeant has been, again, and that's what we need. We need police officers like that, guys, you know. We need police officers who are willing to engage, you know. And Sergeant Smith is a credit to Cleveland Police. Simple as that, guys. So show him some love in the comments, guys, please. The guy is a credit to Cleveland Police.
Providing public service, I believe, committing those crimes, especially against children, is absolutely shocking. And then
So I don't know actually how long this has been here. The Police and Crime Commissioner for Cleveland, Okay. We pledge to take action to reduce mental health discrimination as part of the Blue Alarm Programme. Well, we've got another one who's come down to engage. We'll ask him to identify himself. Hello, sir.
Hello, how are you?
I'm okay. How are you, sir?
I'm good, thanks.
Can you identify yourself for me,
Yes,
please?
PC Balls.
PC?
Balls.
Sorry.
Balls, B-O-W.
Balls.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So how you doing, man, PC Balls?
I'm good. Yourself?
I'm okay. We just come and ask some, wanted to ask some questions. I've asked and he answered, but maybe if I could ask you the same question. So the place where, not all places, because I can see you haven't got one on, but the police do wear a Union Jack with a thin blue line, and that's to represent fallen officers. Right now, I will say that nobody wants to see your officer fallen, dead, murdered, or the member of the public, anyway, for that matter. But my question is this: why can't the police wear a symbol like that to represent people who's died in police custody? Who's died in police custody? People who's died in police custody. Why can't the police wear a symbol represent that?
I don't think there'd be anything stopping them doing that if they wanted to.
If they wanted to,
Yeah.
that's the one, isn't it? So yeah, do you know we've had some quite good interactions, and now we've got the big boys out now. Maybe we could ask the big boys.
Could you leave the place, please? Because we're going to have to lock this place down.
Okay, one question and I'll get out. Are you a chief inspector?
Yeah.
Chief inspector, I'm an independent journalist. I'm not here to antagonize you. The only reason I'm here is I want to ask one question. Your sergeant, I tell you what, he's a credit to your force. Definitely a credit to the force. The question is this, the police, some police officers wear a Union Jack with a thin blue line, and that's to represent fallen officers, like I've just said to PC Boards. We don't want to see any police officers murdered, die on, or members of the public, for that fact. But my question is this: why can't the police wear a symbol to represent the people who's died in police custody?
Because it's not part of the police uniform. And those badges aren't either. They can be asked to be removed.
They can,
Okay.
because it goes back, I think you'll know with you being quite a high-ranked officer, it goes back to the 1800s. This. I'm not sure what the 1800s was, but a police uniform should be kept in the condition it was handed to the officer. So if you can wear...
Yeah, not bad. We've just got to lock this place down so we could...
So, Inspector?
Is this yours? Or?
Yeah.
My
Is it
brother,
yours?
yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So, Inspector, you say...
I thought this was a public reception.
No, this time we have to close it down when the canteen shuts.
Oh, so close with the canteen.
Yeah.
Is
There's
that
only
guy-
a front desk here, so we can't go.
Hey, Sergeant Smith, respect. Listen, you know, like I said, we're trying to build a gap, right?
That's fine.
We're trying to build a gap.
Talking engagement with people,
We're trying to
right?
build a gap, right, with the police and the public, and you, sir, are the credit to Cleveland Police.
All right.
You know,
All right.
we should have more people
Thank
like
you,
you.
chaps. If you could make it-
All right, listen, enjoy your day, mate. Enjoy your day, yeah? Thank you.
I've got to go back
No.
upstairs, stand on the control room.
Can you please remind all colleagues to not commit sexual crimes,
Right,
please?
if you could vacate the premises, please, that'd be great. Thank
Sexual
you.
crimes is an absolute sick crime.
Yes.
I am leaving.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
What's your name, Chief Inspector what?
Chief Inspector Bainbridge. I've worked in
Bainbridge.
control upstairs.
Okay.
Okay, thanks, chaps.
Can you just please, man, put some reassurance
Okay.
back into the public?
If you could just vacate the premises, thanks.
We only want to build a bridge with
No, it's
between
okay.
the police
No
and
problem. I'm not arguing,
and the
it's
public,
just-
you know.
Just for closing the doors, that's all.
Do you know what's funny?
Okay.
It's just the way you're showing us out,
Do you
Chief.
know what's funny?
It's just the way you're showing us.
That's
Do you know
all.
what's funny,
Okay.
It's a bit
Inspector?
rude.
It's all run away when we ask awkward questions, man.
Okay, if you just vacate the premises.
Well, we're going to go for a walk around. We're going to go for a walk under Section 33 of the Criminal Justice Act 1972. We're allowed to do that, and that's exactly what we're going to do. You see, if you weren't, see if that chief, that's the chief inspector, guys. Look at how the sergeant handled himself, and that's a chief inspector. We'd have been gone, but because he had to carry on like that, we're going to stay now. So, guys, I'm gonna pause. They weren't ready for that, up at you, whether they weren't ready for that. So, guys, this is the headquarters. This is where the control room is, amongst other things. The police commissioner for Cleveland's actually here as well. Police and Crime Commissioner for Cleveland. I can't think of the bloke's name. I don't know if it still is him. But we said they were closing it down and we're not. Chief Inspector, Do you know the way Sergeant Smith engaged with us? If you engaged with us like that instead of
Well,
being,
I've got to go back upstairs,
I
unfortunately.
found
I've got
you.
a control
Yeah, no,
room,
but
so
the way you were
Can
engaging
you
with
just
us,
step back and we'll just shut the
the
door?
way you're engaging with me is quite rude, man. And that's
Well, I'm
why,
only asking you to move
and that's
back from
yeah,
the
but it's the
doors.
way you're doing that with your hands and that. Do you know what I mean?
Close the foot. And I've got to go upstairs. Remember, the force
But
is
we
going to
want
be
to.
yours.
Listen. We can't build that bridge on our own. We need your help to do that. You know.
All right. Thanks a lot.
Don't you want to build the bridge with the public?
Can you just step back so we can shut the door?
See what I'm saying, guys?
Yes.
That's a chief inspector for you.
Thank you very much.
What?
Can you just step back? Because the doors won't shut.
I'm in a
mate, so
public
there.
place, mate.
I know, but the doors won't shut. That's all I'm asking you to do is step back a couple of minutes.
All you have to do is
Not
close it.
automatic.
They're automatic, so
Shut,
you don't
won't
hear
shut.
Are you a police officer, miss?
So,
Are you a police officer, miss?
No, I'm not.
Okay. Listen, if you'd interacted with people like that, you
Right.
would. You see now I
Step back
interacted
from
with.
the door so we can just
Did you
shut
see
that
how
door.
I interacted with Sergeant Smith?
That's fine.
I didn't interact
I'm
with
not
you like that
complaining
if you
about
weren't
it, just
weren't
I've got to do
rude.
that's all. Okay, can you step back a bit?
What chance have your officers got if you were rude like that? What chance
don't
have
think
your
I'm being
the
rude,
people
but-
you are like? You are. You know what I mean, guys? I mean, what? You're telling me to close the door and then you're opening it?
Why not open it? It's
Because you step
going on.
right. Listen, I step back. You step forward there, and the gate door's opened.
Thank you.
See, look, you can't blame me for that. It's yours.
Is it us, is it?
I
Aye.
think it is, because normally I lock it.
Hang on, we'll stand still.
Yeah,
See what lock.
I've already locked it myself.
Guys, man, I can't even close the door, man. But listen, guys, was I exaggerating now, or was Chief Inspector being quite rude?
It is us, it's not you.
Yeah, I think I need to press the button. Apologies. I've not done this before very many times.
No, it's us. It's not.
Why can't we come in? Chief Inspector? Chief Inspector? Why you waiting for the doors to get locked? Can't you answer a few questions?
Not a minute. I'm going back upstairs. Sorry.
I know, but you're going to wait for the doors. Can the other Chief Inspector engage with me then?
Not a minute.
Why? Well, when can you?
Because we're working upstairs.
Because do you know why? Do you know why I'm here? Let me tell you why I'm here. Because I tried to thing with the press office, and they don't want to engage. So then it means that we have to come here and put the questions on your toes. You know what I'm saying? Where if they engaged with us, we wouldn't even have to be here. We wouldn't be in here. But we're not here to cause a problem, you know. I mean, you seen the way I was engaging with Sergeant Smith,
Yeah.
but I did find that Chief Inspector quite rude and the way he was trying to show us off, you know. And I was always told, treat people the way you'd expect to be treated, you know. So if Inspector, Chief Inspector, or Chief Constable is going to be rude to me, then I'm going to be rude back. But stay in the boundaries of the law, obviously. But yeah. How long has this been here?
It's about 2 or 3 years now.
2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
So,
Step back outside again.
so I was only waiting until you got the doors locked.
Yeah, no, it's all right.
Do you know
it's
what I
just
mean?
we've got to see if we can get them locked. That's all, because they're automatic.
What, you're only locking them because we come.
No, it's
Well,
lock the canteen.
All right. So am I allowed? If it was open, would I be allowed to buy
Yeah,
something?
it's a public place with the canteens open.
All right. Thank you. Have a good day. Well, man, that Chief Inspector's fucking brutal, man. I'm getting a bit of an headache, mate. So for these headaches, guys, listen, I'm gonna go for a little walk, but I'll come back to you if and when. So when I did come here, public eye did clock it for me. That memorial garden. I think it'd be rude not to have a look, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart. It wouldn't be rude not to, pay my respect. Even take my hat off, you know, guys. I'm not going to take my mask down, no. I am going to take my hat off, you know, show some respect, man. You know, because I do say that, guys, you know, I don't want to see a police officer, man. You're talking about a human life. Even though these police officers are not thinking about our lives when they're abusing us, but that being said, there's only 2 plaques. Should there be more? Am I disappointed that? No, I'm not disappointed that there's more. But listen, I'm down. There's my hat. And in memory of our colleague, friend, Detective Inspector 863, Richie Barker. It doesn't say when he died, I can't remember, that name doesn't ring a bell. Myers does though. In loving memory of PC David Myers, who served from the 3rd of March 2003 to 2019. Man, you don't want to see that, do you guys, you know? You don't, man. You don't want to see that, man. I don't. Listen, guys, I'm the first one to tell you I don't like police. But I wouldn't expect them to be dead, man. I wouldn't wish death on them, man, guys. I wouldn't. But yeah, oh, we're getting videoed. The woman out there wants to video us. So if she wants to video us, we can video her then, you know, I wasn't even interested in her, but if she wants to video us, then we'll go and have a conversation and see how she's doing. You okay, miss?
I am, yeah.
Oh, I've just seen you videoing us. We're not up to now wrong, you know. We've been talking to the chief inspector, miss.
I'm getting a panic on.
No, we're not up to now bad, miss. We were just talking to the chief inspector in there.
Thank you very
We're
much.
just independent journalists, that's all, miss.
Oh, well, thank you for telling me.
So yeah, now to be alarmed of, and we've only got the masks on because of COVID, miss.
Thank you.
And I've just been round there, miss, to show me respect because they've got a memorial garden there, and they even took me hat off, miss.
Lovely. Thank
You know, because I
very
think the police sometimes get a bad press, don't they?
much. They do,
They do, and we're here to try and build that bridge. I've just told the chief inspector there, try to build a bridge with the public and the police. But unfortunately, sometimes the police don't want to do that, and I can't do it on my own. I don't need their assistance. But I've just had a lovely interaction with a sergeant in there, and I said he's the credit of the Cleveland Police, and that's what we
I have
need.
to say, on the face of it, most of them are a credit to the.
That
And if you know, it would be in a very sad state of affairs if we didn't have men and women like them doing the job.
we definitely need a police force,
And they
miss.
do need to be a bit more appreciated than what they are.
Aye,
Yeah,
but
it's hard job.
but you'd always get a rotten apple, don't you? And that rotten apple spoils it for the rest, and that's why we're here. You're trying to build that bridge again.
But it's like the public as well, isn't it?
Aye, it's in every
Most people
Aye.
are lovely people, but even in the public you get some
well, every
bad
sector of life,
Yeah.
every sector of life,
Yeah.
unfortunately, miss, isn't it?
And I couldn't cope with any of my family going out to work on a morning and not knowing whether they're going to come back.
I know.
All the poor
I know,
policemen and women who died, and it's
and that's why I've just showed me respect there. They've
Yeah.
got two plaques there of two different people, but
yeah,
it's not on, is it?
no.
But then again, it's not on that the public. There's some public are dying in police custody, and that's why I've come. Like I say, I'm an independent journalist, and just want to. But the response we got on it all, I'd say, was good.
Yeah.
And that's all you can ask for, isn't it?
Must have been many in Cleveland who died.
Aye, well, if you go back, and I can tell you one off the top of my head, 1992, I believe it was, they didn't accept responsibility in 1995. He was called Oliver Price. In Middlesbrough Police Station, he died, yeah.
What way?
Police strangled him. He was a black belt, and he'd competed for England in the Olympics. He had a bit of mental health. And was doing something maybe that he shouldn't have been, but that didn't mean that the police should have killed him, no. You know, now the police officer who killed him, they took responsibility for it in 1995, but the police officer didn't get the sack or didn't go to court or anything. I mean,
It's a difficult situation because
well, if I'd have killed him, I'd have been in court.
if somebody's attacking you, which I don't know the circumstances of that one, how are the police supposed to defend themselves?
Well, they're not.
I've seen policewomen on television on these dash cam programs now, and she's just got out the car to help somebody, and somebody came over and attacked her for no reason at all.
I know. It
And then you
happens.
think of the two where Dale somebody
Aye,
pulled the two of them out and they
I
got
know,
shot.
I know.
It's awful.
It is awful.
And as I say, I don't think I could cope with my family having to go out.
Aye, I know, but you're right what you're saying, but it works both ways as well. Definitely works both ways. You know.
But it's like in America, we need to see all the facts. We need to see how many police officers, as well as the public, are injured, killed in
Well, I tell you what,
the
miss.
business, the job.
I tell you what, I'm calling you miss just to be polite. My colleague up there, right?
Go on, yes.
My colleague up there, right? If he showed you the facts that he's got from the general media, because we're just little independent. If he showed you the facts that he's got there, that's in the media about police with sexual offences against kids, and that's what I'm saying. When you get police officers like that, then
dreadful thing. Whether they're in the police force or the church.
exactly,
Life there.
exactly. Or if it's a member of the public.
How can they be in that sort of position and commit crimes like
I know, but unfortunately, that's the world we live in.
that?
Right, listen, I'm going to leave you in peace. I just wanted to tell you that we're not up to anything we shouldn't be. See you later. Have a good day. So yeah, guys, I think that the lady was panicking really. See, me, I'll show you how I'm dressed today. So he's an ugly man like me walking about the police station, and then a big guy like the public eye, and they're thinking what's going on. Listen guys, I'm just going to pause before I do my outro. Just going to have a little walk about. But yeah, canteens open, it's public. I'm coming up for my dinner tomorrow. Well, maybe not tomorrow, but I'm coming for my dinner. So guys, you see it all over. Police headquarters, but they're not actually headquarters. This is the headquarters, man. You know, yeah, Central HQ. But yeah, listen, guys. Chief Inspector wasn't very happy to see us, was he? He was quite rude. However, oh, there's an AMPR camera up there as well. Look, AMPR. So yeah, so basically he didn't want us, and he was showing us away, and it was quite rude. But listen, this is the other side of the building that I didn't get captured for you. So that is, now our headquarters did used to be on Laggate Lane, but you couldn't get into it like you can there though. They had barriers. Saying that, I don't know if you could get around the barriers actually. But yeah, that's the headquarters, that's where the call handlers are, and things like that. The chief constable's in there, the crime commissioner's in there, got an office in there. But yeah, there you go guys, that's Cleveland Police for you. Chief Inspector Clarence was not happy to see me and the public eye. Didn't want to answer the questions, did he?
That inspector was quite rude.
He was quite rude, wasn't he?
That sergeant gave us his time, man, but that inspector wasn't interested.
There you go, guys.
And because the public foyer was past its opening times, they quickly escorted us out because it was now closed to the public.
I bet you if we go back in 10 minutes, it's all open.
You could be right now.
So guys, listen, I'm going to do my outro. Again, this is from top to bottom, guys. We first seen that gate and I was like, oh, it's all, we're not going to get now. We're not going to get, I just want to ask some questions. I want to say I'm not going to get now. But listen, guys, got a little interaction. The last couple of interactions that I've had, apart from fucking Sarah Sanderson, has been okay. That one at Northampton was a bit of a mixed bag. But guys, listen, I'm going to split. I'm going to bounce. And I'll catch us all on the rebound. And until then, guys, please stay safe and be lucky. Respect, as always. Again, you'll already be aware of the public eye, but if you're not, please go over and show him some love and hit that subscribe button, guys. Because listen, you heard this here first, right? He's going places. See him? He's going places, you know. I believe that anyway. Right, respect, guys.